Hey there, what's going on guys? Today let's check out 5 seeds for Minecraft 1.17 on Minecraft Java Edition. These seeds do not work for Minecraft Bedrock Edition, and of course are only for Minecraft Java Edition. For coordinates and information about the seeds that are in this video, there's a link in the description to a blog post to my website with all of that information. Alright, let's get started. Let's get started with the first seed, which has a ruined portal village at spawn. Well, actually, the ruined portal is just outside of the village, but close enough. The village itself is a pretty small looking quaint village. Nothing too out of the ordinary about it, I would say. I like the look of the ruined portal. The obsidian hanging from the stone bricks with the iron bars is a cool look. Here is what I found inside of the chest. I just wanted to point out the mountains near spawn too because they look awesome. Could maybe even find a goat here for the first time if you haven't seen one before. Inside of those mountains you can find a village. Just wanted to share this one with you guys because it's an awesome place for a village to generate. I love the look of the buildings being on the mountain. Finally, next to the mountain is the last place I want to share. It's another ruined portal village to check out. Of course, the village is a lot more rare though, because it's an abandoned zombie village. The ruined portal generates underneath a village path. Here is the loot I found inside of the chest. So this seed has a few villages worth checking out, including an abandoned ruined portal village. Here is a seed with a mushroom island and a village at spawn. You guys know I love showing village seeds. In fact, I have plenty of videos showing just village seeds. But when you throw in a rare Minecraft biome at spawn, it makes it even better. The village generates in a super tiny section of desert biome which separates 2 sections of the mushroom island. You can get a decent view of that biome separation on the map. You may have also already noticed that there's a mesa or badlands biome next to the spawn point too. The mesa is actually pretty darn big too, and that just adds another rare biome right at spawn. Speaking of biomes, there's also a frozen ocean off of the mushroom island too, so you get some icebergs near spawn if you want to check them out. Finally, if you're looking for some 1.17 features, digging down to the coordinates I provide will bring you to an amethyst geode. Of course, the geodes have some new blocks, like amethyst obviously, calcite, and smooth basalt. If you go into the ravine from the opening of the geode, you'll find a mine shaft. The wood hanging from the chains looks really cool. An update to mine shafts was much needed. Around this area I found some new features like glow lichen, tough blocks, deep slate, and deep slate copper ore. You can also find an exposed spider spawner down here too. So if you're looking for a seed with some unique biomes at spawn, well, this may be the one for you. Next up, we have this seed which can provide you with a playing experience that is a bit different than just a typical seed. Surviving on a survival island can be a bit challenging and is a unique experience. Being stranded in the ocean, forced to survive on a small island, makes Minecraft feel like a different game. You can set challenges and goals for yourself while spending time surviving stranded in the ocean. This island has both birch trees and oak trees for you, giving you at least a couple of options. The island also has some icebergs around it, which gives it a bit of an atmosphere here. At least there is something pretty cool to look at when looking out into the ocean. If I show you the map of this seed, you can see that there are actually a couple of ocean monuments near the island. The first monument is actually right next to the island. I mean, on one hand, it's nice having a monument this close, but on the other hand, it may cause some complications with going into the ocean on that side of the island. The other monument is a bit further away, but still a quick travel. You can tell it is close, given that it actually generates within the same frozen ocean that we saw the icebergs in at the spawn island. So yeah, do you want a bit of a challenge or a unique way to play Minecraft? Well, try out a survival island seed. Now let's check out this mansion village seed. I mean, you knew I was just going to feature one of these in this video, right? When do I make a top seeds video and not feature one of these at this point? You know how difficult these seeds are to find, but I just keep doing it, man. The village in this seed is a nice little taiga village. It generates next to a biome that the Minecraft wiki classifies as rare, the giant spruce taiga. The giant spruce taiga looks like a regular giant taiga at first, but it has more leaves in the treetops. You can see the coordinates of the front entrance of the Woodland Mansion now. On the bottom floor, I found a blocked off room with a tree inside. On the middle floor, I found a chicken. On the top floor, I counted 6 rooms, which includes an arena room. The arena room has this loot on the top section of it. Directly underneath the mansion, you can find a mine shaft. There were some updates to mine shafts in 1.17 that were much needed, as we saw earlier, though I wish these sections could get a bit of an update too. Overall though, this is a really awesome mansion village seed with a rare biome near spawn. Finally, to finish off this video, we're ending off with something a bit different than usual. But before going over to that, let me mention that this seed has a bamboo jungle right at spawn. We just saw that mansion village, so why not check out a seed that has a jungle temple village? That's right, when you approach this mansion that's close to spawn, you'll soon see that there's a jungle temple right behind it. I know for sure I haven't ever featured a jungle temple mansion seed on my channel before. That makes it unique in its own right. Inside of the jungle temple, you can find 2 different chest locations. One is in the back of the temple after avoiding the traps, and the other is within the hidden redstone for the traps. I'm giving you the coordinates of the front entrance of the mansion, and while we're here, check out the terrain around the mansion. This is just an incredible looking mansion with the hill generating over it. It looks super cool, like it's just meant to be built in this spot. On the bottom floor of the mansion, I found this room with loot at the end of it. On the second floor, you can see parts of the hill generating through the roof, and you get this water flowing through the window and walls, and you can get this beautiful view when looking out the windows. You have to break your way through to the stairs for the top floor, where I found 8 rooms to explore. If you want to explore further into the jungle, I have a couple of jungle temple locations for you. This one is embedded right in the thick of the jungle. In the first chest, I found this loot, and in the other chest, I found this loot. There's a massive ruined portal about 100 blocks away from the temple. You might want to turn fire tick off for this seed. This is the loot I found inside of the portal chest. The other temple is on the other side of the jungle. It's right near a cool water location. This is some beautiful world generation here. This is the loot I found in one chest, and the loot I found in the other chest. But of course, that mansion at spawn with the cool generation and the jungle temple nearby makes this seed super unique. Well, there you have 5 seeds that are working for Minecraft 1.17 on Java Edition. You should go check out my second channel, which is now my YouTube Shorts channel. Also, definitely check out my blog for all the coordinates to locations shown in this video. In the comments, feel free to share some seeds and information about them for people to check out. If you want to help me out, feel free to leave a like. For more Minecraft videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for all of my future videos. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm out of here. See ya.